Welcome to Kenyatta Crochet. I'm Kenyatta. Welcome to my channel. Please excuse my voice again. I'm still dealing with the flu, but let's get into it. Last week I didn't make a video. I didn't really have much to show, but I haven't been working on my camouflage bell sleeve crop top because I ran out of yarn and I still don't have the yarn to complete that. But it's just in timeout. I haven't given it up because I do want to finish that. Let's see. Yesterday I posted a video, things we're making Thursday. And this year we're creating patterns. And this month theme was sorry, I can't talk. This month theme was dishcloths or washcloths. So this is what I created. If you haven't seen that video, that was the first draft, and this is the second one. I made it a bit bigger. If you're interested in this pattern, my Etsy is linked in my Linktree link down in the description box. And I already sold one pattern. Thank you. You know who you are. Appreciate it. Let's see. I still been working on my knitted sock. This is from the Crazy Sock Lady, the vanilla sock. I will leave a link to the tutorial down in the description box and the link to the pattern as well, because I'm following along with the tutorial when I need to, and as well as the written pattern. So when I gotta remember how many rows I need to do, I just look to the written pattern instead of push and play and rewind, push and play and rewind. But unfortunately I went home for a few days last week, and I left my Kindle Fire and my Kindle. I left my Kindle Fire, and that's where all my digital patterns are. So I'm gonna have to refer to the video until I get my Kindle Fire. I'm over my daughter's right now. This is where I babysit, so this is where I spend the majority of my time. But I went home and I left it there. But this is the yarn I'm using, Patton's Croy Socks, and the color is Sweet Stripes. And this is what I've gotten so far. There are some mixed up stitches around these rows right here, and I do have a hole right there, and I was doing so good until I got right here. There's a hole right there. My yarn had a factory knot in it, and I cut it and used the magic knot like I always do to connect my yarn. And while I was knitting, when I went back around, it had broke apart, and I only was left with these little bitty strings. So I tied it together in a regular knot, cut it, and I knitted around again, and then it broke. So I just kind of knitted around it and added learned how to increase some stitches where I needed to, because I had dropped a stitch in the midst of that. So I don't know if my stitches are correct, stitch count's correct, but here it is. I'm still proud of myself. This is my very first knitted sock. I learned to knit. My best friend bought me this kit from Goodwill years ago. It's called Learn to Knit. It was a Lion brand kit. It made a child size scarf, and that's where I learned to knit. I wanted to learn to knit because I was fascinated by socks, and I wanted to learn how to knit a sock. So this is my first attempt. Connie's from Connie's Crafty Corner gifted me a whole box of sock yarn on my other channel, Kenyatta Creates, and this is one of the yarns she gave me. It is so pretty. So yeah, that's where I'm at on that. While I was home, I felt like crocheting, but I didn't know what to crochet. So I pulled out this t-shirt yarn that I got from Pinky Jean. I believe this was for my birthday. Yeah, it was for my birthday. So thank you, Jean. And I will leave her linked in the description box as well. Connie and the Crazy Sock Lady. I will link all them in the description box. I'm sure y'all know who they are by now. I talk about Pinky Jean all the time. I love her channel. But I decided to make a notions pouch. I ran out of yarn though, and this is the first time I've ever used t-shirt yarn, and it was a mystery because when I did the initial chain, I measured 6 inches because I didn't want it this big, and while I was crocheting, it expanded. So that was interesting. And then it got stiff. I didn't, because this is like really soft and flimsy, and I wouldn't have never imagined it would be this stiff, but I guess that's why people make bags with it, so it makes sense. But I did run out of yarn. I only had 2 small skeins. They're in another language, so I don't know what brand it is or how to get that specific one. But what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna buy some white and go along the edges and try to install a white zipper and make a little decal or something right there. But this is the idea. I'm not following the pattern. I'm just kind of freehanding this. So thank you again, Jean, for this t-shirt yarn. I always wanted to try it. I did learn one thing about it. The magic knot that I always use, it does not work well with t-shirt yarn. It leaves a little knot there, a little pimple. So when I had to connect the yarn again, what I did was just add it in and crochet it in. So lesson learned with that. But this is going to be a timeout because I don't have the money to invest in the t-shirt yarn right now because t-shirt yarn is pricey. I do need to buy some anyway because somebody asked me to make them this duffel bag. It's a free pattern on Hobie, so I do want to make her that. But yeah, but that's a timer right now until I can get the supplies for that. And I went home and searched my stash, and I don't have any purple fabric because I have a lot of fabric, but I didn't have any purple, so I'm gonna have to order me some purple fat quarters and find one I like to go with that because I want to line it. Hopefully it won't be hard because like I said, the material is stiff now that it's worked up. Also going through my stash, I found this old Mary Massive kit. I used to have the subscription Crochet of the Month Club, and I really love it. One day I hope to go back to it, but I just don't have the time to sit and crochet all day like I used to. So I don't it was my kits were just building up, so I just decided to stop it because of that reason, not because I didn't love it. But I found this, forgot all about it, and it's a toddler, 2 years, granny square cardigan. So I decided to start this kit. It came with Caron's Little Crafter yarn, all these little minis. Let's see. And this is what I've gotten so far. This square, this square, this square, and this square. Yeah, so that is what I've been working on. Like I said, I have been working on a lot, but I have been working on this sock. I try to work on this sock every day, at least 5 rows. So this won't be a project that gets done fast because I don't knit fast. It hurts my hands, but I do enjoy knitting. I want to get as skilled in it as I am with crochet, and I'm not even that skilled at crochet. I think I'm a intermediate-ish. Because I haven't done a lot of difficult techniques yet, so I still have a lot to learn. But I'm very proud of this. Yeah, and I also worked on this hat. I had an order not last week, but I made it last week and melted off, and it's a granny square ruffle hat. I did use a pattern for the granny square bucket hat portion, but the ruffles, I used another tutorial for a ruffle hat. I used those ruffles in that bucket hat and mixed it together to create this hat. And I really like the customer chose the colors. It's a custom, and I like the color she chose, and I'm very happy with it. So I hope she's happy with it. But yeah, I did have an issue with the shipping a little bit, because Etsy had notified her that they were delivered and notified me that it was delivered, but she contacted me and said she didn't have her package. She was really nice. I sent her the tracking information that I had and told her that I would be happy to make her another one, but she said let's give it a few days and I'll let you know. But she ended up telling me that night that she received a package, so yay, happy about that. So I'm really happy. I got 16 sales on my Etsy so far, so excited about that. I didn't go into this thinking it was going to be like boom, order. It's actually been perfect for me because I don't have a lot of yarn specifically for my business set aside. I do have some, but not a lot to be like, okay, I got 25 orders, here we go. So it is at a pace that's not overwhelming for me, and I love that. Hopefully in the future I would like it to grow, but right now it's perfect. But yeah, I've had 3 sales this month for a ruffle hat, the granny square ruffle hat, and a dishcloth pattern. So excited about that. I've had 2 reviews posted this month, both 5 stars. Happy about that. So far so good. I'm keep enjoying the process. The funnest part to me is packing the order. I think that's the funnest part. I do have a video here of how I pack it, but I am changing up some things a little bit. So maybe one day I'll make a new pack an order with me video. It didn't get a lot of views, but I enjoyed the process, so I might do it anyway. Thank you for the 54 subscribers I think I got now. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Like I said, I did have another channel previously. Most of y'all probably know me from there, Kenyatta Creates, and I had a lot of subscribers, but I wasn't feeling authentic because that channel was started with me showing nail art and doing nails and nail related hauls and stuff like that. And so when I started back on that channel, I had like over 900 subscribers, and I had got into crochet, and I was watching crochet videos, and I entered a giveaway, a Christmas in July fairies, and I won. And so I wanted people to see the stuff that they had bought me, so I posted videos of my unboxings as they were coming in, because I got so many packages from, I think it was over 100 fairies, and I wanted to show my appreciation by showing it, so I started making videos on that channel. So it became a crochet channel, but I never felt authentic because of the subscriber count wasn't there for just crochet. So I took a break, stopped that channel, didn't know that I was going to start a new channel, but I'm glad I did. Glad to be back on glad to be back on YouTube and connecting with all my YouTube friends I made. And I really appreciate y'all joining this channel. So not joining, but subscribing to this channel. I really appreciate y'all taking the time to watch my videos. And I just wanted to say that I appreciate y'all. I really do. So thank you for taking the time to watch. Please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified whenever I post another video. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.